From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good Wednesday afternoon, State College. I'm student meteorologist Daniel Weaver with the Campus Weather Service Wednesday afternoon forecast. Taking a look outside of Beaver Stadium right now, we can see that we have mostly cloudy skies with a temperature of 52 degrees and a dew point of 39 degrees with the west-southwest wind at 3 miles an hour. As we zoom out across the entire Commonwealth, we can see that it is still cloudy in Beaver Stadium and Pittsburgh, but in Altoona and in Lancaster, the sun is starting to peek out a little bit with clearer skies across those two regions. And speaking of clouds, most of the state is covered in clouds right now, except for the eastern portions in Philadelphia and Allentown, which is also sitting at 59 degrees in Philadelphia and 58 degrees in Allentown. And as we go across the entire rest of the state, we can see that we are mostly in the upper 40s to low 50s, with Pittsburgh being at 53, 56 in Erie, and 56 in Harrisburg, and 54 in Scranton. And we can actually see that cloud cover on the satellite picture here. It might be a little dim, but across most of the state except Erie and the southeast, you can see that the rest of the state is covered in this area of low, thick clouds. So that is why it's pretty cloudy out there. It's a little dim because those clouds are a little lower to the ground, but you can still see them nonetheless on the satellite picture. And no rain is associated with those clouds at all. Zooming out across the entire country, we can see that we have an area of low pressure across the upper plains right now, and that is going to be moving across our region throughout later this week and into this weekend. But bringing it back here, planning out for the next 12 hours, we can see that we are in the upper 50s with cloudy skies until we start to clear out by around 5 p.m. But along with those clear skies, the temperature will continue to drop until we get around 47 degrees by around 11 p.m. And today's high of 59 degrees is right around average, and today's low 42 degrees is also right around average, so we are sticking right around average for this time of year in State College. And bringing to your weather headlines, it is going to be a dry middle of the week with some rain arriving by Friday into Saturday, making it a wet first half of the weekend. And after that rain moves out, the temperatures will start to tumble, which will be a cool start to the week. And we can actually see that reflected here on our upper air heights. We have this trough of low pressure here that is associated with our storm system that's going to be moving into our region. And we can actually see that as it moves in through our region to Friday and to Saturday. And along with that, there's going to be a bunch of cold air coming in from Canada as that trough just sits over us through the first half of next week. And we can also see this reflected in the upper air, or rather a pressure tracker. We can see that we are under an area of high pressure that's symbolized by those blues, and we have our area of low pressure in red across the upper Midwest. And as we go throughout the day, today and into tomorrow, we can see that area of low pressure starts to move into our region, knocking on the doorstep by Thursday, and Friday it's actually in there, which will lead to an increase in clouds and precipitation before it finally starts to move out towards the end of the weekend, and by Sunday, it is out of here. And taking a look at our future satellite and radar, we can see that as we go throughout the day today and into tomorrow. Tomorrow looks to be a clear day to start out with, but then clouds will continue to increase throughout the day until we're looking at partly cloudy skies by 4:30 p.m. And as we go throughout the day, Thursday into Friday morning, we can see that we are covered in clouds across the Commonwealth, maybe a few peaks of sunshine, or clear skies rather, because it's not daytime, it's nighttime, but throughout the day, maybe a few peaks of sunshine, but rain will arrive on Friday. And 9:30, we can see that we have scattered showers with heavy rain across the eastern portion of the state. And as we go throughout the day on Friday into Saturday, we can see that storm system starts to move out Saturday morning with just a few scattered showers across the state Saturday afternoon and into the evening before the system finally moves out on Sunday, and the cloud cover will decrease along with that on Sunday. And that Monday looks to be a beautiful day. But bringing it back to today, we can see we have a high of 59 degrees in State College with mostly cloudy skies and the southwest wind at 4 to 7 miles an hour. And as we go throughout the night tonight, we can see that we have a low of 42 degrees with decreasing clouds and a calm wind. And then tomorrow looks to be a beautiful day with 64 degrees, but then the clouds will return as we go throughout the day and into the evening, with the south wind at 6 to 10 miles an hour. And taking a look at our 7-day forecast, we can see that it's all filled with clouds except for Monday and Tuesday, with upper 50s to low 60s until we get to Friday and Saturday, where the rain comes in and the temperatures start to drop along with that. On Saturday, we have a high of 55, and then Sunday we drop down to 52, and then we stay around the low 50s until Tuesday we start to climb up a little bit with sunny skies. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm student meteorologist Daniel Weaver. Have a great Wednesday.